What is going on? Another day. We are here in the stream room and we got a lot of inventory we got to get through. Take a look at this. Switch to the mobile cam. Yeah, we got all this sealed sports card wax right here. I think this is the key for the people that want to do this for a living is you have to be dependable. You have to be reliable. And my friend who sold me, always sells me a bunch of stuff. He always sells me like his cards. He pretty much sells exclusively to me. He said he has all this wax, probably like about $3,000 worth of wax. I ended up paying about like around $3,000 to $3,500 for all this. And he asked if I knew anybody that ripped retail sports card wax. And I told him honestly, in 2025, not too much. But because we do a lot of business, if you need to move it, I will buy it all and I'll find a home for it. And I think if you want to do this for a living and you want to be able to buy and sell goods like this that are high in demand, that are very competitive, you have to be always clocked in, you have to be answering. And my mistake that I made is I tried to be that person for everyone. But when you become that person for everyone, you become invisible to everyone. So the shift for me happened when I realized, you know what, I just got to be locked in with the people that are locked in with me. So if you message me at 1 a.m., I'm going to answer. If we do a lot of business and you message me at 1 a.m. and you have a $50 lot, a $500 lot, or a $5,000 lot, I'm available. I'm ready. And that seems easy, but in the years that I've been doing this, it's pretty much a rarity to find someone that does that is always available like that. Someone will always be available for a week, for a month, for a little bit. It's easy to empty the bank account and buy for a little bit, but to be that person all the time, that's a rare thing, man. So, and on the same note as that, I got a message yesterday to buy, these slabs, and we met up on a rainy day because it's my guy. We met up at a rainy day in a Starbucks and I had the check ready for him and I bought all this stuff. We got to get this place cleaned up. I always say that, but I don't know of any sports card people, whether they own a shop or whether they stream. I gotta, man, please DM me. Anyone that does a lot of volume, that does crazy volume, I need to see your setup. I need to see how you're able to keep things clean and efficient. Because for me, as you can see, stuff goes in, stuff goes out. And in the meantime, the whole room gets disheveled. I got to see what you guys are working with. Please send me a pause. That's crazy. Please send me a DM. And I got a text message from my guy. He says he's going to be here in 33 minutes. We're going to meet up at a Jollibee. I think we're meeting up at the Jollibee. And I'm buying about $3,000 worth of cards. So we're going to go do that also. So we're not streaming, but we're still very busy, which is good. And the fact that we're not streaming is I can make more content like this. What's up, bro? Sorry, we're out here filming some content. How you living, bro?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you. We met
my girl.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Keen. These are my kids right here. They help me out and
How
stuff.
you doing?
Let me just send you some funds real quick.
So yeah, I separated them from stickers. So this
Yep.
is the second set.
I appreciate you. You know I trust you.
Yes,
There's like a few people I do deals with where I don't even really check their numbers, and this guy's one of them. Just whatever it is, like it's all good.
because you've been dealing with you for a long time.
I know, we've been doing a lot of business together.
Yeah, you want to try that?
What's cat's eye?
Yeah, what's the
K-pop.
K-pop? Oh, okay.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Always, brother.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
That's great.
You going to San Francisco this weekend?
I might have to check in with my girl and then check the calendar first. And then,
Yeah.
if she says it's good, then
Gotta check with the boss lady first.
I never know about car shows until day of or night before.
There you
you
go.
got to plan it, you know.
Yeah.
This is the earliest I know.
There you go.
I don't know. Maybe we got nothing to do. Are you
Yeah.
gonna be there?
I'll be there. I got a table set up.
Okay.
Come hang out if you want. You need a place to chill, I'll be at the table.
Definitely,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, good seeing you, man. Enjoy your lunch. Yep, have a good one. All right, so that easy deal with my guy. Like I said, there's a couple people I don't have to check their numbers. To me, I trust them, and I buy from him all the time. Answer his messages all the time. So now he's gonna have some lunch, and we're gonna have some lunch too. And as you know, everything goes in the Keen approved carrying case, which is just a grocery bag. So thieves, you don't want to steal groceries. Don't steal groceries from me, thief. We are back in the stream room. I have my carrying case. Here's one. I can't even see that. Look at that. It's a good looking card. Zekrom and Sylveon. All this stuff. Got to get this organized. Got to get this sorted. It's been really good to not be, if you guys have been following my journey, I've been super heavy with streaming. Like live selling. So with that comes a lot of shipping, a lot of prepping, And it's been good that I've kind of tapered that down, that now I can focus a lot on content and shooting this stuff. And I'm super active on Instagram, trying to get this YouTube on and going. But I was thinking today, it's never been more easy to get into live selling and to be successful at live selling. The barrier to entry, for better or worse, is very low to get into live selling. I remember a year and a half ago, my friend from Soul Supremacy, one of the bigger sneaker sellers on here now, I remember asking him about sneaker selling on Whatnot. And he said, brother, a lot of the biggest sellers, and he's, mind you, Soul Supremacy, super established in the sneaker world for 15, 16 years now. And he said, I asked him, what do you think about live selling on Whatnot, and having to have a big following to be on there? And he said, honestly, I've been around the app and I've been checking it out. A lot of the biggest people on the app, I've never heard of them before. His words, he said, I've never heard of these people before. So what that tells me is now more than ever, you just have to put in the work on the live selling platform, be it TikTok shop, be it Fanatics Live, be it Whatnot. You just have to put in the work, because for me too, I see a lot of the card sellers, zero, pretty much might as well be a non-existent Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok following. But the important thing is they're popping on Whatnot. And I think a part of that too, that a lot of people don't want to admit, is that Whatnot and live selling platforms in general need new blood. They need new sellers to get onto the platform, to make it seem more on and popping than it is, or make it seem on and popping, because they can't have the same 5 or 6 or 10 legacy sellers and early adopters on there, right? They'll just look like a stale marketplace. So they need to funnel all of these new buyers to these new sellers, because you need to create a lot of fresh blood and fresh action on the marketplace. So all that to say, you don't even need a massive YouTube following or an Instagram following. You just have to get started, because it is true. Like for the card sellers, a lot of the people that have almost no social media following, they're just on and popping. They put in the work, they put in the hours, and Whatnot and the algorithm and TikTok and the algorithm are favoring these new sellers. If I was to start this over again, and if people ask me for my advice on live selling, you got to just get started. You know what I'm saying? Because live selling is going to be the future. I think I saw that on the App Store in terms of shopping, number 1 was Temu, and number 2 was Whatnot. And number 13 was eBay. And I think like number 7 was Amazon. So things are going to start moving towards live selling. So it's a good time to get on it. And as with all things, though, it's not just a magic cure for a business to grow, to on and pop, right? You need to be able to practice good customer service. You need to practice good business ethics, and you just have to be on your P's and Q's. And for better or worse, honestly, when things kind of cool off, the people that will be around are the ones that practice good business. And I might make a video soon about the 5 things that I would think about when starting a live stream or starting a live social store or whatever. Things that work for me and maybe work for you, but that'll be another video for another day. And one more thing, for all my Pokemon people, I have this in stock on consignment, a super rare Primal Clash ETB from, I believe, 2015. This is the Groudon version. I have this is in stock, waiting for the right buyer on this one. If you're interested, you know what they do. They do about $3,800 to $4,000. If you're interested, shoot me a DM, see if we can work something out. Before I forget, here's some vintage shirts that I had picked up recently. I don't think I got to show them yet on social. We got a vintage Jeepers Creepers shirt. This is dated 2002. And we have this AOP, or all over print. This is I think it's a Magic Johnson shirt, but it's got Michael Jordan on it. And again, single stitch too, for those that don't know, single stitch. One of the true signs that something is vintage. There you go. 1 line of stitching across the sleeve. And now we got an AOP. Another all over print. Look at this San Francisco 49ers shirt. Super vintage right here. And we love the wrestling shirts. Do you smell what the rock? This is and this is date stamped the year 2000, so I guess that's Y2K. Self High Five, founder of DDP Yoga. DDP. The inventor of the bang. And that's on the Marina tag. Made in USA. And of course, Cold Stone Steve Austin. That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. If you're into vintage shirts, hit me up. I like having these for the stream, having these in the store. This is date stamp 1998. And oh my God, it's single stitch too. Let's go.